Alright. I hope to God this thing is connected. Because last time it wasn't. If not, it would have just been a song video, but I guess. We'll make a new world. We'll do creative. No, why not? Deep dark, mangrove. Never actually been to like one of those deep dark, what's it called? Actual ancient city before. Like genuinely, I've never seen one. But they've been out for a while, so not really that interesting anymore. Jagged Peaks might be cool. I just don't know what I'd build. Yeah, Jagged Peaks. You always turn this one down no matter what. Just lame if you don't. Make it 8 chunks. Everyone. I have cheats on. We'll turn always day for now. Just in case. Oh yeah. That's really it. We'll just create, see what happens. Good music though. Kind of sounds a bit sad, but you know. This is just how it is. Alright. Like, could you guys even hear that? Or was that coming out of my, like, headphone? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, this is good. This is good. Open plains bit. I'm definitely going to build in here. Turn up. Hang on a second. There's even one of these grey forests right here. Oh, and a cherry one? Cherry forest is like my favorite biome. I'll definitely make it in here. It was that one. I'll check over in here. Because this looks like just like a mini one. Like even if you're like 100 blocks in the sky, it'll still turn grey when you go to the top. This one, kinda, but it's still snowy. I'm not the biggest fan of snow biomes. Just the thing with this one is it goes to snow and then not snow. I just don't know what I would make. A few trees down here. Good spot for something, but what? Lacking creativity today. Hmm. I can make a house, but I just don't feel like that's the best thing I could do for this. What can I make? I could make a house. It like uses ropes coming from each mountain to like hold it up in the air. I could make a house that just hangs off the side of the mountain. Hmm. No clue. I think. I don't know what I think. I have no clue. Um, I could. This looks so nice from down here. That was good. Hmm. I'm really stumped. So many good things I could make. I could make like a little town, like almost like a villager utopia. I like that idea. What should the building block be? Spruce. I'll limit myself to things that are nearby. So spruce, oak. I can use any type of stone item, snow item, some water. What else is close by? What's that? This is a grey wood. I could use that. I think that I could use a cherry wood, but I think it's a bit far. That's a nice cave. It's a cool pillar. Yeah, I could use cherry wood. Other things. Not sure. Um, well, I can be sure. I know what I'm gonna make, but just gotta figure out building tools. Oh, there's a village right here. Check it out. Now, I'm just gonna take inspiration from villagers. I'm just gonna take inspiration for what they have in their chests, what their houses look like. They can do that? Since when? I did not know they could do that. That is so cool. Look at them. That is awesome. Now, what does he do with the wheat? Yo. They've got like a town centre. I like this. It's really cool. Like a tree in the middle. I'll do something like a big tree. Maybe a man-made one, but I'm not really good at hand-making trees. Houses, they're simple. We'll go back to mountains. We'll just build a few houses. I'll build one, see how it looks. Yep. Travel quicker. Bang. It like feels better. Oh, speaking of which, is it? Oh, is that the same one I looked at before? That sounds like a helicopter. But it's me. Check out the area. I know this. I know where to go. Where this is, because this is at spawns 0, 0. I like the new rabbit design. Pretty cool. Looks like a mod. Doesn't look real. Look at him. Look at him. Alright, well, should I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a town, a few houses, not many, just a few, like a small town community. I'll make this like a mine that they go mining in. I'll light it up so these Johns don't spawn, but that's good. I might add like a waterfall like this, but better looking. Because I really like the way it kind of flows out. But you don't really get its full content because it flows over this way. And, kind of looks strange. But it'll be something. I'll add a big tree in the middle. A little lumber mill. Can be like a little lumber mill. Alright, what's the first tree be? House. I mean house. Should be like a spruce looking house. I reckon the closer I get to there, that little bit, I'll make the houses more oak. But over here, I'll make a nice little corner house where the waterfall is. Good spot. I like that looks. Yeah, we'll make a little house here. Pop it out a little bit. I'll tell you what, leaf litter is one of my least favorite updates. It's every time you go to a biome, it's like oak or something, or leaves in general, it's constantly packed with dried up leaves. Alright, so what would this guy's like thing be? And by thing I mean as in, like, you know how they have jobs? What would his job be? Like if you met a man in the mountains, what would his job be? I feel like he'd be an ancient blacksmith. He makes like good weapons. Yeah, like I'll make him like I'll upgrade the blacksmith, I'll make him the best it can be. Oh, and he can live in the hill. And like a little bit can protrude out. Yes. Yes. This blacksmith bit can kind of protrude out. Oh, genius. They call me the genius. I'm an idiot. Alright, how deep does it go? I don't want it to be like, I want it to be kind of closed off, but I want you to be able to see the whole thing upon walking in. I don't want it to have like any corners and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see the whole house upon walking in. Like, I've never watched Lord of the Rings. I think that's the one. It's the one with the Hobbit who lives in the hill. I get Lord of the Rings and what's it called? Game of Thrones mixed up. So it's either one of those. But he like lives in the hill, if you know what I'm talking about. I think that'll look like it'll be a cool idea. Look at that. Like you can't even tell it's there. You walk around, there's a big like whole cave. Some stone. I like what I'm doing so far. Have a little open bit. This is like where you'll sleep and stuff. This bed. And then out the front can be like, you know, where they like plunge. Where they plunge their smithing items. Yes. Here can be like furnaces and stuff. Here can be whatever you need to be a blacksmith. Like a cauldron or something. Here can be like a table, pickaxe, item frame. It's coming to me. This doesn't look even, and I'm not sure why, because it is. We'll do spruce, because that's pretty much all the wood he has. Oh, yes. Oh, alright, what should his floor be? Planks. Planks. In fact, stone's a good thing for his floor. Ooh, that's powdered snow. We will not let that be here. A lot of powdered snow, jeepers. Mm-hmm. His floor, I feel like his floor would be made out of stone, but I feel like in here, in his little house bit where his stuff is going to be, it'd be like a carpet. It'd be like planks. Would it be just like logs like that? I like the way logs look. Do that. Do I like that? I like the sound how like you transfer. Like it's the cold, almost hard sound of stone and the creaky sound of wood. Listen, listen. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now, I might make this floor like a deep slate maybe, because he is going to be an ancient blacksmith. I doubt he'd just have stone and dirt surrounding him. So I'll get like what's a good? You followed me. What's a good like floor? Use cobbled. Nah. Um, deep slate bricks. I could use a mix of cracked and normal deep slate bricks. Mostly normal, but I'll place all normal first, and then there'll just be like a few clusters of cracked ones, like near his workstations. Because bound to be. He's dropped things, he's burnt things. That's what happens. Oh yeah, I like that. Gives it more detail. I like the wood now. I feel like it should be planks. Should be another type of stone. I think planks, but spruce planks. And you still get that creaky sound, but it'll match the spruce logs. Yes, that looks better. And it kind of goes with the darker deep slate tiles. And what would he have? Would he have like a wood path? Like a... coming out. And it would like lead down into there. It goes out until here. Stairs. Deep slate. Stairs. Get rid of the flower. Okay, crack ones, like that. There'll probably be a few more cracked ones outside, because it's like exposed longer. Just texture. Now, should it be a gate here? Just be open. Because I feel like if it's open, monsters will get in. Because if we're being for real, like if it was a real blacksmith, I feel like he'd be able to protect himself. But it's a Minecraft villager, so gotta like realistic. Yeah, can't explain. Definitely looks better. Now his bed. Nice bed. I like his bed. He'd harvest sheets like off. Like he'd go to the leather worker. But they'd be old friends. And you get like a premium quilted bed. Even like a brown bed. Next to it, what are working things? Now, what is they use grindstones, don't they, blacksmiths? I'll put down a grindstone here. Put down 3. Then over here, I'll have like not a barrel because you can't fish them in. Just like I'll put it. I'll put him. I'll place the villager before I place the barrel. So I don't want to become a fisherman after all of this. Now, the interior, I don't think you'd have dirt, but I don't want deep slate either. Or wood. Yeah, wood. Oak, maybe? I'll try oak planks just to see how they look. Isn't that bad? Because I don't want to end up with all of this looking. What? Get out of there. Get out, get out, get out. Oh my god. I don't really care about one, but yeah. I need to go back to snow. Water bucket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course, he's the only one that survived. Now, Here's a full source. Should have done that. Oh, found it. This one, this one. Okay. Got it. In memory of that poor wolf. I will make a waterfall. Almost hot spring type thing. Still. Where did your bucket go? Clean it up before I continue anything. I'm just going to smooth it out a little bit. Did not like that sound. I'm going to have something where it comes down and splits into two, making like a little pool. I won't make it a hot spring. That's on you, buddy. Well, I haven't been talking for a while. Jesus. I kind of forgot I was making a video. Christ almighty. I have been silent. I'll make it look like it's like warm water. Warm water, see? Sorry guys, I haven't been talking for a while. No one can die in here. I'll do the same over here. Now the water won't freeze. And I've got a nice little waterfall in my house. So sorry I've been talking for that long. I kind of just like entered flow state. I completely forgot I was doing this. I realized I had my headset on. I'm like, what am I doing? Why have I got my headset on? I'm like, oh my god, I'm making a video. Alright, well, no more of this. We finished this, a nice little, we got rid of most of the powdered snow in this little bit. Made a little waterfall. Yeah. Now what? I might make a little memorial for that dog. But for now, what would... Alright, we get back to the main plot, sorry. Got like all confused for a second. He might have a bookshelf or two. Actually, no. Of course, I just got rid of the bookshelf. You got a nice little bubbling sound. Now I'm going to change all the torches with lanterns. That's kind of cozy. You can get in your bed. Nighttime. Go back here. I'll make that. I'll make this deep slate bricks. Floor to ceiling though. That's nice. Just next to the bed. Maybe in the wall too. That's good. We'll forget about those ones in the wall. Those are his secret books. And he needs to move the shelves to get to. So far so good. Oh, it is. I think spruce. That is better. At least you have got commentary now. Not just silence. Well, not the best thing for a blacksmith's house to be made out of wood, but good enough. Don't need more beds. That'd be pretty funny. Oh, that's not a... I extended it. And his specialty was that he used grinders, special grinders for big ones, that grind them from the top and the bottom. And that gives this spot just normal grinders. Yeah. I'll make these cauldrons over here. Cauldron. Now, water bucket that I had. Can you come up with water buckets? Or... You can. Alright. Well, where's Trip? Like the, this thing. Trip wire hook. That's good. I like that. Alright. So far, so good. I don't think I can have that as that. Oh. This part of the roof here. And out. Normal stone. The whole way through. This was just stone. These papers. Stone walls. Nice. Now these bits here. These also right. Definitely the roof. Okay. Yes, I like that. Yeah. That's nice. Have like a little table or item frame. Item frame. Here, we'll make glow item frames. We'll give him a mace because it almost looks like those hammers that you have. We'll give him an iron axe. A golden spear. We'll do 2 swords. We'll do an iron and a copper sword. A pickaxe. We will do gold pickaxe. Iron pickaxe. Actually, maybe not gold. That gold spear's like protected. We'll do copper pickaxe. Now he'll have a bow and arrow. This is a tool that he uses. Okay. This side can be like just random things. This side. We'll have 2 copper, 1 iron. We'll do the same with the sword. 2 copper, 1 iron. Bow. We'll do a normal spear. An iron one. And then like, oh, hang on. Yeah, that looks nice. And then the mace is like one of his tools that he uses. So have that in like a shelf. It's like in there like a new shelf block. Yes, shelf. Spruce shelf. Here. Shove over here. What do you need for like a cold plunge? What looks like almost like a glove. Looks like a glove. Like one of those hand protectors. I'll put a brush in. Bang, 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 bang. Out here, this is where like he dips his normal things. Like a fence. Oh, what would that be in here? Spruce, of course. Nice looking. 2 gates. These gates will always be unlocked, but they're just here. Always unlocked. Alright. I'm probably gonna have to end this soon because apparently you can only make recordings up to 60 minutes. But real quick, I'll put down chickens here. Can I open gates? No, I don't think so. I'll get doors. Spruce. That's nice. Yes, that's nice. Spruce. And then there'll be like a little thing like this. I'll have like a hanging sign. And it'll say blacksmith. B-E-L. Black. Blacksmith. Enter, enter. Oh, oh, hang on. Bang, bang, enter, capital I. No. Lowercase it. No. Now we'll do capital I. Capital I. Blacksmith. Alright, well, I'll quickly put him down, villager. Make sure he's right next. Make sure he's right next to the stones. And there's our blacksmith. I'll probably name him in the next episode, which will come out in who knows how long. But whenever time that comes, I guess it'll come. Alright, well, may as well end it here. Catch you in the next one. Probably be soon enough, because I've actually relatively enjoyed doing this today. Alright. See you later.